So if you're like me and you've kind of wondered, why do we have to sacrifice an animal at the end of the Hijjah? What's the story behind that? Then let me put you on. But let me get off this bed and actually set up the camera properly. Okay, so imagine this. You've been married for like a couple of decades now and you don't have kids. And you've been asking Allah again and again and again for kids. And then you reach a really, really old age and Allah actually blesses you with a kid. Then all of a sudden you are told to sacrifice this kid. Now you can probably tell where this story is from, and this is exactly what happened to Ibrahim alayhi salam, and this was his test. He was told to sacrifice his child Ismail alayhi salam, according to some scholars. And wait till you hear the reaction of Prophet Ibrahim when he heard this. He literally goes to his son and consults him. Oh my dear son, I have seen in a dream that I must sacrifice you. So tell me what you think. He's literally consulting with his son, which subhanallah is insane fatherhood. But what's also crazy is Ismail alayhi salam's reaction as a child. قال يا أبت افعل ما تؤمر ستجدني إن شاء الله من الصابرين. Oh my father, do as you are commanded. You'll find me of the patient, inshallah. I actually got chills as I read those ayat. This is a relationship between two people that have such high iman. One, Ibrahim alayhi salam, that has to make a sacrifice, and second, Ismail alayhi salam. Both Ibrahim and Ismail alayhi salam submitted to Allah's will. And Allah calls out, Ya Ibrahim, qad saddaqta ru'ya. Oh Ibrahim, you have fulfilled the vision. It wasn't about the sacrifice. It was about the test, and if Ibrahim alayhi salam would pass that test. Imagine that level of a test. That is actually mind-blowing. And before Ismail alayhi salam was sacrificed, Allah changed him with an animal. Now what we can take away from the story is sacrifice. There are going to be many points in our life where we have to sacrifice something for Allah. Whether that's giving in charity when our money's a bit tight. Whether that means waking up for Fajr when it's difficult. Whether that means giving up a haram job opportunity. Whenever these situations happen to you, think back to the story of Ibrahim and Ismail alayhi salam and understand that when you give something up for the sake of Allah, Allah will always replace it with something better. Now that's the story behind the sacrifice of Dhul Hijjah, and we know that Dhul Hijjah is the best 10 days of the year. And if you ever wondered, how do I make the most of these best 10 days? That's exactly what we are doing at Nia. We've compiled the best deeds that you can do in these best 10 days of the year.